Alright, hey all you viewers to play later, how we doing today? Not even really sure what I'm going to title this video, okay? It's kind of my first painting video. But as you know by watching the channel and everything, we have brought a lot of stuff by the Army Painter Speed Paint range to the channel. And I've been watching a lot of videos from a lot of people, and I've got that wondering thought in my head. I have used them in spots, like, the hardened leather for like the gun pouches and like the ammo pouches, and it works incredible. But I'm seeing people painting entire miniatures just in speed paint. So can it be done and can it produce good results? Because these are supposed to be a one coat option, right? Now, granted, I'm an old timer. I'm used to, you have your base coat, you put out washes, you're putting layers or dry brushing. You're doing a whole bunch of stuff to bring out different colors and different highlights. Well, if I've got this right, Runic Gray is about as close to a Space Wolf Gray as you can go. I've been a Space Wolf player my whole life, so we're gonna have this be like part one of, can speed paints give you a really good quick tabletop ready force? Now, with doing the research and doing everything else, I know some people have primed it in black, done that zenithal highlight. Well, sorry, I don't have an airbrush, and I just feel like I'm wasting primer to go a black prime and then do a white prime over the top. I've seen where some people, and Army Painter has suggested, go over a flat white. Okay. I've also seen where they've done white with a gray dry brushing. That way there's pigment down, it's gonna, rush into whatever, do what. We're going with a straight white. So, seeing how I've never done one of these before, bear with me, this is my first ever how to paint a Space Wolf with speed paint video. We're gonna go to the paint table, I'm gonna get everything set up, and we're gonna be right back. Okay, so sorry, like I said, this is the first I've ever really done. Well, my painting table's kind of like, my dining room table, which isn't that far from my living room chair, but still. Okay, when you're painting, I've really found out that you need a really comfy spot, get you some good lighting so you can see what's going on, and really, really make sure that you're comfortable. I mean, I know I said comfy spot, but you gotta make sure you're comfortable. Okay. So, as you see, we've got, I'm going to use the Army Painter little hard palette thing right here. I love this thing for speed painting because it makes cleaning up so much easier. Yeah, as you can see over here, I'm currently working on some Horus Heresy Cataphracti Terminators. What was that little bump? Oh, well, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go with an Army Painter Regiment brush to lay down the base coat. And yes, I've inserted the little balls. Now for this one, I gotta be honest, I'm not sure if I'm gonna use medium. I know some people have said use it because of the quote-unquote reactivation effect, but I'm only gonna be laying a base coat today, and it's gonna dry for a while before I even take a look at it, even try to touch anything, so I'm really not that sure, but okay, and yes, I have inserted the balls. I know. Go ahead and make your obligatory jokes down below, okay? But like I said, this is my first, so forgive me. I know it's not going to be professional like everybody else and over the shoulder, and, like if you're the war hipster, you have that great music playing in the background. Okay, so I put down about 6 or 7 drops, and, well, this is what I always do. I always get my brush, a little bit of water, soften the bristles up a little bit, grab my miniature, and let's just get at it. So forgive me if you guys can't really see anything. I'm going to keep trying to bring it up so you can see. This is about as close as I can get, and like I said, this is a first for me, alright? I can tell you right off the bat, as a base coat, I'm not too sure. I think Runic Gray is a great Space Wolves Gray from the contrast paint line from Citadel. It looks really, truly identical. And it makes me wonder how many coats of this am I going to need to at least get something that looks somewhat normal? Maybe I should have dry brushed it gray or done a zenithal highlight. You know what? Maybe I might even do a dip on this. Order some of that quick shade dip. I don't know. And yeah, the figure I'm painting came from the introduction to Games Workshop 40K pack they had, where you got a plastic marine and a plastic Necron. But yeah, sorry. I know I'm gonna get crap for this in the comments because it's not properly lit and it's not properly that. But still, this is my first attempt at doing something like this, so please bear with me. It's only gonna get better on my channel, okay? Yeah, what I think I'm gonna do, to be honest, I know Duncan Rhodes has made a lifetime out of two thin coats. He made a heck of a career and made a heck of a job off of that catchphrase. But yeah, we're almost got the full base coat down. I do like how it runs into certain areas really, really well. It really does remind me of the G-Dub contrast, Space Wolf's Gray. It's probably a good thing, right? Okay, so I think I got a good base coat down. Wash the brush. Okay, I'm going to clean this up real quick. We're going to go back to the other chair. I mean, I've got the base coat, but that's all I'm going to do right now. Seriously, this is going to be multiple parts over multiple videos. We're going to see if speed paint can, just using just speed paint where I can produce a pretty good tabletop quality miniature for an average painter. We'll be right back. Okay, so I got the palette cleaned up, I got the brush cleaned up. You know, I got stuff basically squared away on the paint station. Always remember, when you leave your paint station, clean up behind yourself. That way you're not going to leave a big mess behind, and if you have a better half who sometimes hates your hobby, you're not going to get yourself in a lot of trouble. But this is seriously moments after hitting that stop. Okay, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a second coat. I may do everything just in one coat just to see how it looks. And then with that quick shade dip that they have that I've never tried before, that I've been really, really curious, I think this might be a great miniature to try between Army Painter and Citadel Colors, those technical paints. Because I've got like the Astrogranite Gray, which you get a lot of when you buy kits, and I've got Armageddon Dunes. So one of those may be the basis here. I'm not sure if he's going to be a Grey Hunter, a Blood Claw, or a Wolf Guard. Seriously, I'm not sure because, as you know, you can see right there, oh my god, what is that box set called? Oh my lord, I'm drawing a blank. But you know the big, fancy, huge honkin' box set you get where you get like the exclusive miniatures and, you know, it's like a campaign thing because they all have that little badge on the side. And all of the recent push fit models, which is, this is a push fit, seem to have that little thing on the side. But still, I am really curious to see how this works. So it's going to dry for a while. I'm probably going to let this sit for 24 hours before I go for another coat. But like I said, this is part one of can speed paints produce a great tabletop quality, miniature for a beginner. And I'm calling myself a beginner because I am a flat out beginner with speed paints. Overall, in a huge miniature, I don't know. We're going to see how it dries and we're going to see what we can get. But still. Okay, now we're at the favorite part of the video for me. Seriously, we really truly are. I want to know your questions, comments, love, hatred, anger. All that fun stuff right down below. I really want to know, have you used speed paint line from the Army Painter before? Have you had great successes with it? Have you had huge failures with it? Like I've tried to show off in a different video? Hopefully you can see that. That's one coat of hardened leather. Now, granted, where that is, it's got like 8 or 9 coats of gray that kind of went over the top of it most part before it even got the one-touch coat. That is over a white primer, like the Army Painter official YouTube channel went the very first. They did 3 different ones for trying the speed paint line, which I really, really liked. I'm really curious to see how this turns out. I really am. So thank you for watching part 1. Like I said, I have no idea how to do like a video on this because I've never done it before. How to paint a miniature. Wow, still. Okay, so if I made you laugh, made you cringe, made you cry, made you do any of that during this video, and I'm sure I did, please hit that big old thumbs up. It's only going to show love and support for the channel, and that is always appreciated. But guys, thank you for watching part 1 of this weird little painting video. I hope all of you are having a good day today, a safe day today, and I hope one day to see all of you across the tabletop.